You're closing your eyes. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes and I want you to really imagine. I'm going to be saying a few words to you. And as I say them to you, I want you to picture those things I'm going to say to you. Now take a deep breath, breathe in. Thank you. Now look at yourself in the next 50 years of your life. Picture yourself forward. I don't know how old you're right now. It might be 50 years already. It might be 40 years already. But whatever age you are, picture yourself and see, how do you think your life is going to be? You've worked so hard in life. You've been able to build that small apartment for yourself, that small house for yourself. You've been able to help everybody and you've done all those good things and you just tried and you're hoping to retire and start getting your pension. But you look at yourself, oh my God, but this is not the life I truly want to live. This is not where, when I was a young child, I desired to be. I saw myself at this space. All because there were too many things in front of you, and you're like, me only para me. I can't kill myself. There are too many things. I mean, let's just keep going with life. The career you imagined, everything, all the dreams, and you're just like, is well, it is well. It is well. You keep saying it is well because you're not there. Now let's flip this over again. Now you're thinking in the next 50 years, you are that CEO. It was so hard for you to do these things. You're living the best life of yourself, like you're very happy. You are doing what you need to do with life. Your children are happy. You want to move anywhere in life. You want to move abroad. You want to do this. You're able to do that because you're able to pass those obstacles. There were so many challenges along the way. Sometimes you have to cry. Sometimes you have to laugh. Like I said, sometimes there's nothing for you to do. Sometimes you have to just be alone. At the end of the day, you finally made it. And now you see yourself in 50 years, you're like, wow, even though I'm not where I want to be, like where, but at least I have taken the right steps. I have done the right thing. I don't know about you. I don't know which of these, you can slowly open your eyes. That's okay. I don't know which of this you want to ending up with being fulfilled, living a fulfilled life, or ending up feeling like, okay, it's okay. We've tried our best in life. Le parawa. I don't know which one you want to be, but for everything, like Bumi said, there's a price to pay. You're already paying price bit by bit, but so much is given, much is highly expected. So there's a price for you to pay to really get a fulfilled life. And if that price requires you to reverse, a Yoruba adage says, it says something, it says, when a sheep, I don't know how many of you have seen Ilea when they are fighting those sheep, but it goes back, it takes it back, it goes in to bring the power. So when you're reversing in life may have been going the way you do. Things might not even look practical right now to you. But if you take that step of sitting down, doing your research, asking yourself questions, you can even be 70 years at this stage of your life. I don't know the people that are on this platform. It can be 20, 30 years. But the first step, like I said, you sit down and see how can I get to where I want to be? Like I said, it's never going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. And that's the truth. I'm going to quickly read something for you from, it's written by Stephen. Stephen, it says, just a moment. Okay, Stephen says, do you control your life or does your life control you? And he kept on saying, you're free to disagree with this because I would submit to you that if you do not have any written goals for your life, along with a fairly detailed plan for how you will achieve those goals, then you do not have control over your life. And I know a lot of people don't have that. They just talk. If you're thinking to yourself that you have goals, but they aren't written down, then you may be kidding yourself. You likely have dreams, aspirations, wants, and hopes, but you do not have true goals and the control over your life that comes with them. Write down those dreams. Write out a detailed plan that includes how much effort you're willing to put to make your dreams come true. Write down the date that effort will begin. Write down minutes, hours you're going to invest into that actual goal. The month, the day, the year, everything. If you want to invest the time to even write down your dream, then other people and other events are going to control your life. And that is the truth. If you don't have a plan that turns your dream into a goal, those other people and the events will control and frustrate you even more than you've realized. Don't leave your life to chance. Stop gambling with the one life you've got. Life you want, stop gambling that the life you want will happen. Never. It will never happen as a result of others people plan for your life. Stop hoping that everything will somehow magically turn out. There's nothing like luck. Write out your goals, invest the time to plan them into reality, and you'll wake up every morning knowing without a doubt that you are the master to yourself because you have planned. It's not like it's going to come exactly like you have planned, but like you have something. You're on the drawing board, you have something you're working with. And this is from Steve Caton. I have a few resources here because I know talk is sweet. Sometimes we are going to leave now, it's all forgotten. This is a book called The Obstacle is the Way, because I know there'll be obstacles along the way. Discipline is destiny, designing your life. And this is a podcast. That's the link there. Let me see if I can. Okay, it's clickable. But I think I've sent you this. So you can always send it to people. So it's a podcast that you can listen to. I mean, you don't have to join it live. You can always go there. There are things. It's going to talk a lot about all these things I'm talking about to you. And there's another podcast, How to Find a Mentor. I know some of you you really want this life, but you don't know what to do. So those are the podcasts. So all these resources, Bumi should be able to send some of this to you later. Now I'm just going to end with this. Some people want it to happen. Some wish it would happen. Others make it happen. So which one are you? Do you wish? If wishes were horses, beggars would ride on them. Are you going to make it happen for you? I mean, we are talking about reversing your career, but sometimes we are not, let's even look at not even reversing your career. Let's look at living the life you really want to live. What steps do you intend today to live the life you want to live? We've said a lot of things. We've said it's going to be difficult. What's the next thing you're going to do? What's your next plan after this? Because after you finish all those things and you don't do anything with it, you just go back to where you're coming from, and life will never make a difference. That is my QR code. That's my LinkedIn. You can connect with me. And before we go, I have one more thing for you. I think I'm still sharing. Am I still sharing? Okay, am I still sharing? No, I'm no longer sharing. Okay. So one last question for everybody before we leave today. And please feel free to drop it on the chat. I'm sorry. Okay. So this is the question. Reflecting on today's session, what specific actions will you commit to that brings you closer to your ideal career, dreams, aspirations? I mean, feel free to drop it on the chat. It's just asking you that, what's your takeaway today? That's the question. What is your takeaway today? What are you taking away from this section?
Yeah, permit me to take this a bit further because I really want us to take. We've been having a lot of sessions from the beginning of this year up till now, and usually have some activities after the session. But I noticed that some of us take it seriously than others, and some people have been silently benefiting behind closed doors without some people knowing, just because they don't put in any effort. They just listen and they just mark attendance and just go. So I also want to use this as another opportunity. And there will be several opportunities like this at the end of the year. We're actually taking record of attendance, of participation, engagement, and all that. And all this will be tested at the end of the year. And it comes with a grand reward. We are reaching out to our partners, we are reaching out to our sponsors, and they are always happy to support us yearly. So I can promise you, I'm giving you an expo in case you're on this session and you plan to be attending other sessions. I want to tell you to take it seriously. It might just be another opportunity for you to get that your desired dream or get that desired support that you want. Having said that, with regards to this particular question, I've taken a screenshot of it and I will post it on the group again if you have attended this session, just for you to have an opportunity to answer that question. We would receive the answers in our email, our official email, info@getworknigeria.com. I will post it on the group as well. And we would have a reward for the best entry. I mean, a very that will be decided by myself and the guest speaker. We'll have a reward for the best entry, the best answer, tailored answer, and also, of course, the person must have attended this session to be able to be part of the competition. It's a little competition, and it also a little way to reward yourself for being in attendance at this session. Mind you, having this all put together, it comes at a cost to us and it's totally free to you. So going the extra mile to also, try to get you to be rewarded is not is not an entitled is not something you're entitled to say the truth, but it's just our own way of giving back, our own way of encouraging you, not just to come in and listen to the session, but to participate, to get the real thing, to put it into action and see real time results, and know that all these we are saying are not cheap words. They are actionable words, things that you can act upon and get it sorted. So I will still leave the floor for Ara to conclude that session. I have some. I'm always a storyteller. You know that is my own way uh, of delivering learning. I love to say stories, real life stories. I love to share real life stories that is related to whatever it is that we're trying to learn. So I owe you a story, one or two stories after our show ends the session. So I'll leave the floor to her again.
Thank you very
All right,
much. Please,
sorry for the show.
thank you so much. Please, there's a poll on the screen. If you can like fill the poll, that would be great. You can just click on your screen if it's your phone, whatever it is, just answer the questions. I see that two people have already answered. Yeah, so that's 4 people. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, 6 people have answered. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, please let's try. We still have about 9 more people. If you could we just want to know where we can get better. If this has been helpful, I can't see who is answering it, so it's okay. Just be truthful and let us know.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Please be
I
truthful.
don't know who is answering or who is
Yeah.
not answering.
And the question comes to you differently. I mean, it's okay if you didn't find, I don't want to push negativity, but it's okay. I attend some sessions that I just want to see what is going on and it's not speaking to me, but it's speaking to other
Yeah,
people. That doesn't make
yeah,
the session useless, right? So
yeah.
be very sincere so that we can improve and work on it. The feedbacks are very important for every training session.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you so much. 6 more people to go. Wow, you guys are doing great right now. Wow, wow. It's just that there's no gift card in Nigeria. We need to do gift card. There was gift card. We'll just send gift card to your door. Like, oh, we have 6 more people. We just want to know. Somebody's
Okay,
laughing.
so maybe just to save our time and for respect for our time, I know that this session was scheduled
Let
to.
us do this 1 minute. I'll conclude then. I
Yeah,
mean, one more minute. Yeah,
okay.
10 people. Yeah. So we have about I'm counting. If you can just to see, I'm trying to
Yeah.
see how we can see the area of improvement. Yeah, there are short answers that I can't like see. But maybe you'll be able to see that. I don't know. Afterwards, you let me know.
Okay.
Yes. So I mean, 10 people have done this. Thank you very much. And the responses seems positive. Yeah, thank you. I'm just going to take this off if there's no other person. And Bumi, I mean, it's also okay. You can share it if you still want to share it on your. Can you post the assessment again? Okay, the assessment says, okay, I'm just going to share that. Yeah, if you could. I'll also post that for 1 minute. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, sorry. Let me see. So it says, reflecting on today's session, what specific, why is it not showing? Okay, something is covering. Okay, what specific actions will you commit to that brings you closer to your career, to your dreams? Yours can be a dream. Yours might not be a career. Yours might be something that you're dreaming about. What can you do? I mean, I remember that our step one. Who can tell me what step one is? Anybody there? What's the step one if you can remember? Ah, you fool, you did not remember. How will you do what I say you should do now? Oh God. Step one, define your goal. Define where do you want to go. Know exactly where you're going. Who can tell me step two? Is there any, let me see if somebody's step one. Good
Research.
research. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Step three. Good, good. Step three. Who can tell me step three? Fantastic. Map it out. Great. Wow. These are good students, even though they were not talking at the beginning. But I'm liking the vibes now. Can tell me step four. Make the move. Take that bold step. Is it going to be easy? Nah, it's not going to be easy. But is it worth it to get to your dream? I don't know what your dream is. Let's even leave goal, career, all these things. But your dream, always remember to write it out and paste it and put time to it. If you don't meet up the time, it's okay. You do another one. You understand? I know the trending song is I've decided to follow. Decide to follow your dreams now. No, say no to everything that is going to tell you, no, no, no. All those distraction, all those I don't have this, I don't have that. Say no to them. Yes, thank you very much. And just to cap it all, I'm just going to share that the last screen again, and that will be the I'm already ending, and the next 1 minute I should be out of here for me.
You can stay in. It's still part
No,
of the
no, no. I mean,
conversation.
I'm just saying that
Yeah.
I just want to go to, yeah, you see that guy, make sure you go to the finish line. You must get to the finish line. You must achieve your goals. Yeah, so that's
Mhm.
my QR code. I also sent my website to you, Bumi. So thank you
Yeah.
very much, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the feedback. I mean, my desire is that when I get to hear from you in the next 5 years, 10 years, you are trying, you've taken a step to achieving your goal. I dropped something in the chat that's like it's in the Word document. It's called Career Vision Board. It's called a career vision board. If you want me to share with you, but it's with you. You can have that. But is there a way you can? I know some other platforms you can save the charts. I think there's a way to save. Okay,
Mm.
so everybody, if you go to the message, up on the message, you see three dots. There's a three dot, there's an arrow up, and there's a like a multiplication, like a close button. The three dots, if you open it, it will say save charts. So if you want to save the chart, you can just click on it. It's going to save the chart to your phone, computer, or anything. On the other hand, you can just open the Word document, the career vision board, and just save it on your phone, on your laptop, whatever device you're using. It's going to help you as you go. So that thing, if you print it, if you can try and print it out, put it where you can see it, write it, please take it seriously. It doesn't matter what stage of life you are, take it seriously. Some people started going to school at the age of 70, 60, and they still made it 50. I know a woman that did it, started school at
That's
50.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So please, that paper with you, print it, right? You can make it bigger. I just did because it's a one page. You can look for other pictures. That's a vision board for you. I have done my own vision board. Vision board is an entirely huge topic. I've done my own vision board. That's your own. Take it seriously, print it, write it out, paste it where you can see it, and keep looking at it till you get your desired goal. Thank you for having me today. I'm happy I could share a bit of my life experience with you and I could help you to with this presentation. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so so much, Ara Talks. I for anyone who listening in from the beginning to the end, I want to say congratulations to you. You just don't know. You might not know the quality of what you've gotten now, but if you really put this into practice, is a double congratulations to you. You know, you've come a long way. You know, with the encouragement, with the clear cut plan that she has shared with you and the materials, the resources that you have. I'm not sure we've had any pack session, and I'm not saying this to lower down the standard of what we've had so far, but I think this is one of the most power packed sections that we've had, with the resources, with the engagement, with everything, the plan, everything shared. I think we have all the tools, to retrace our step if we need to re-strategize. I see someone talking about that. I really need to strategize. You know what? What we've learned today is not something, is not words, is putting them into action. It will only be useful if these things are put into action. This is not another motivational session. This is an action plan session. A session that you've been shown a pathway, you've been shown a plan, and you're encouraged to follow it. So that is what this session is all about. It's not one of those motivational sessions that will just come in to encourage you, to push your spirit, to make your spirit high, like someone that's just taking some, high, and you go all motivated, and then after some days something shows up and then it goes down again, and then you need another highness, the next month. It's not that kind of session. What we've just had today is you go there and do the work. Go out there. Today is Saturday. We have Sunday. We have Monday, which is the first day of the working week. Start doing it. Plan. Write it down. Do your research. Take the first action. And remind yourself, it might not be easy, but this is the kind of picture, this is the kind of future that you have pictured. And you don't want to get to that future and you're looking back and you're regretting that, oh, I could have tried to do this. I could have pushed harder. I have a lot of stories around this that is in my head, but I will say them. Um, I was 26 years old when I um, launched into, I had my first teaching experience, teaching of adults actually. 26 years old lawyer. I was in this space where I was teaching undergraduates of the University of London law students, undergraduate students. So I had professionals, people who have big people, like they are managers, directors, owners of businesses, accountants, 50 something years old, 60 something years old, people in, the youngest in the class was probably a 40, in their 40s, right? And so here was I, young married girl. I was pregnant of my first daughter, and I was thrown in this field. I was opportune to be in this field where I was a lecturer. I was lecturing them on contract law, and at the time I also took business law. I took tort law, but I was majorly on contract law. And I had this track record of all my students passing my examination, because I put of passing the examination. That's the final examination they were to take, because I put in all the energy that I had as a young person. I did all my research, came to class, had conversations with older people, people that are old enough to be my grandmothers, grandfathers. I impact knowledge in them, and they're so happy. They're so, like they're so inspired that this young girl, our teacher, and impacting so much knowledge in us. They ask questions. I take them through, tricks on how to pass their examinations and all that. Anyway, for in that class was a 60. I think she was in her mid 60s. And I was wondering, why is this woman reading law? Lo and behold, this woman, she's known. It's not an identity I even need to hide, because I posted it on my LinkedIn. She's the owner of a very popular event center in Lagos. She's an accountant, a chartered accountant. Herself had produced a chartered accountant, a doctor, a lawyer as children, but she was back in the classroom to study law. And I approached her and I asked her, why? Mama, you achieved. As in, she would sit down and her legs are swollen, right? With swollen feet, and she's struggling to stay in class, sit on one spot. And sometimes she will stand up, move around the class, and I'll tell her, move around. And, from learning, we are sharing real life examples. In fact, I was learning even in the class because I had professionals in the class that all they needed to know was the legal side of their profession. So they were sharing the sides of their business. They were sharing things, knowledge that I wouldn't have known if I wasn't in that space, even as a young lawyer. I was sharing my legal knowledge. They were sharing real life experiences on how those legal knowledge was applicable in where they were working. And so that was how my class was typically. But on this day, I asked her, Ma, what is this motivation at this age? She's my mother's age mate. I mean, she's even older than my mom at that time. Yeah, she's older than my mom. Right. So because I was wondering what's the motivation? And then she said to me that she's always dreamt of being a lawyer. And she just wants to be a lawyer by the time she's 70 years old. And I'm like, wow, 70 years old. She's already in a retirement age and she's back to the classroom. And that thing did something in me. That particular encounter has made me to realize that there's no point I get to in my life that I cannot decide that, oh, I don't want this, I want this. It is never too late for me to restart whatever it is that I want. Even 70, if someone that is close to 70 can go back to school to read a 6 years course, law. She was not even anywhere close to law school at that time when I was, teaching her. But and she did achieve her dream. She became a lawyer at 70. And you'll be wondering, what is she going to do with that lawyer? Yes, prestige. She's being called a barrister. And guess what? She owns a law firm in Lagos now. She's partnered with younger people and she's running a law firm as part of her retirement plan. She's doing it with ease because she's got all the experiences and everything. And she has also achieved a life goal, a fulfillment. She feels that sense of fulfillment. Now, how has this story affected me and other similar stories like this? I have my brother-in-law who came into Canada in I think 2019, just before the COVID, just before the COVID year. And he's a pharmacist, he's married to a pharmacist as well. I've always thought that this guy, he can't do anything in relation to pharmacy. He's older now, like he's very close to his 50s now. And the journey to becoming a pharmacist in Canada it's quite, it's quite tedious. And just before my very eyes, he's taking his pharmacy exam and he's almost done. And I was thinking to myself, at that age, again, you go back to the classroom because you want to be a pharmacist in this new jurisdiction. So, what really is our excuse as young people? Do we have an excuse? I was looking at myself. I've moved from my law career to an HR career just to give me a soft landing in Canada. And I thought to myself, I tell you, just like you are thinking, or you might not know, I will say to you, just you might not know, I'm back doing my law licensing in Canada. This is a part I've been 15 years ago. I was a law graduate 15. I became I was called to the bar 15 years ago, but I'm back in another jurisdiction, almost like starting all over again. I'm doing my licensing. By the special grace of God, I've passed 2 exams and I'm on to the next, right? This is me encouraging you. If these people and myself can be inspired by these people, reverse engineering their career and saying, no, this is what I want at the end of the day. Yeah, I might be on this path, but this is the kind of picture that I have. This is the future that I desire. And they are not sitting back and they are working towards that future. They are not discouraged by the age. They are not discouraged by the jurisdiction. They are not discouraged by challenges. By the way, I became a certified HR professional in Canada after I had my twins. My twins, the exam I did, the qualifying exam I did it when my twins were just 1 month old. I'm a mom of 3 kids. The first child she was about 7.5 years. I had my twins and I went to do that exam, a 4 hours exam. I sat for it. It wasn't easy. And at the end of the day, after 6 months, I became a certified CPHR, a certified HR professional in Canada. And that makes me a certified HR professional in 3 different jurisdictions, in Canada, in America, and in Nigeria. And here I am, I'm still not satisfied. I'm telling you, I'm doing my law licensing exam. And I'm doing it at my own pace because, like I said, resilience is in levels. You plan, like what Ara Talks has spoken about, you have a timeline for yourself, a reasonable timeline. Remember the SMART goal. SMART goal, it has to be measurable, it has to be realistic, there has to be a timeline, it has to be achievable. So you are setting that SMART goal for yourself and you are pacing yourself within a realistic pace. And that is what I'm doing with myself. But will I achieve it? Of course, yes, I have to achieve it. I have used the same resilience, I have used the same inspiration to achieve all the things I have achieved so far. And this is not this is not going to be different. And that is what I'm saying to you. I'm saying all these stories to motivate you. It is a journey. No one is coming to tell you that I have reached the finish line. Really, really, really. Yes, Arashe is showing you someone who has reached the finishing line, but no one is really going to come, except they're not going to be honest. They are all, success is actually a journey. And in that journey, there are always milestones to celebrate. And if you want to be that person celebrating that milestones through the journey, you have to take a step. You have to take a bold step. You have to have a timeline to it. It has to be realistic. You have to do your research and know how to go about it. It is not something somebody can motivate you. The actual action plan, the actionable things you have to do is not. We only advise you to do it, but like you take a horse to the water, to the river, but you can't force it to drink water, right? That is how it is. So I'm here just encouraging you. Everything spend a valuable number of your time. I'm sure anyone who has been here has been here for nothing less than an hour. If you spend a valuable number of your time to a valuable amount of your time to be here today, please don't waste it. Put actions to it. There's that part you're not comfortable with. There's that future that you really dream of. You're feeling stuck. It's too early to feel stuck. You're young. You're very young. If I have a 70-year-old woman, a close to 70 years old woman who became a lawyer at 70 and is still making meaning from her profession, I have an almost 50-year-old pharmacist in Canada who is making a meaningful career for in himself. I just give you an example. I have my humble self telling you I'm pursuing my law licensing after 15 years. Then you don't have any reason to sit back and as a young graduate, I'm sure most of you here are not more than 5 years post school or maybe 10 years post school at worst, right? And you don't have any reason. You just, as long as you're here, you're not 70 years. You don't have any reason to sit back and, feel stuck with any career or feel stuck in. Think about what you want. What drives you? What's your why? How strong is your why? Go for it. It's never going to be easy. It's not easy for anybody, but everybody goes for what they want if they really want to go for it. So that's my admonition to you today, and I'm just saying to you that put these things into action. Very, very important. And the platform is always there for you. GetWork Nigeria is designed for young graduates to help them with their career transition, support them in the process. We usually have postings every day, on the group, just to engage the platform. I want to encourage you all, if you are not on the WhatsApp community, please join. If you are not engaging our social media pages, that's not good. I always say that it is always better to water what is feeding you. If a plant is feeding you, please water it. Give us the leverage, give us the visibility that we need so that we can in turn be able to help you as a community. Thank you very much for attending this session, and thank you once again, Ara Talks. I cannot thank you enough. You've given your time, you've given your energy, you've given your resources, you've shared your knowledge, and I want to pray for you. I want to bless you. I want to say that wherever that knowledge or wherever those resources have come from, it will never run dry. We would be here to celebrate you. We'll be here to keep sharing you on. And we know you're already a great person and you're already on the path of greatness. Thank you once again, everybody. Thank you, Ara Talks, for sharing you. We appreciate you, and God bless you. Have a good evening, Nigeria.
Yeah, thank you. Don't forget to print the career vision board for yourself. That's going to help you. Like Bumi already said, if you finish and just forget about, but that's going to really help you. Try and print it out or put it on your screensaver so you remember to print it out for your
Sorry,
phone.
sorry.
Have a
Before you
wonderful.
go, is it possible? Can you show your face? Can you show your video so that we
My
take a screenshot?
face.
Please,
This is okay.
everyone, can you please show your face? And then so we have a screenshot. I want to do that as well.
Okay.
Please, 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 please. Some people might be
Everybody show
uncomfortable.
your face.
Okay, I know I didn't mention it at the beginning of this session, so some people might not be prepared to show their video, but as much as possible, if you can, we would appreciate that. Thank you. How do I do this setting?
You
Um,
do your snipping tool, and
can
you
you do
can use a
that?
snipping tool.
Can you do that for me?
I already did it. You want me to send it on the platform?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, and God bless you, and have a good
And
evening.
don't forget to save the chat. Like I said, there's a chat up there. Like if you go up to the utmost part where you see reverse engineer your career, there are three dots. If you say save chat, that's going to help you. So you can still go back to Bumi. Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that. Thank you. So,
All right. I've sent it, Bumi. Have you seen it? The one we did. I've sent
the
the picture.
yeah, I'm trying to.
Just
I'm
download.
trying to.
Just click on it and download if you want.
I've seen it. Okay, I have it now.
Yeah.
Yes. So, guys, thank you very much again for coming in. And someone just asked something that is not on the WhatsApp group. Please follow our social media pages. If you go on our Instagram, go to our bio. You will see the link, the WhatsApp link to join our group, our community group on WhatsApp. Please go there, follow us, go on our bio on Instagram, and then you will be able to join from there. I don't. I'm using my laptop, so I'm not able to post the link right on the chat. If you're able to post the link to our WhatsApp group on the chat, please help so that Joseph can have it. All right. Thank you, guys. You can unmute and say bye bye if you want to, but we've come to the end of the session.
Thank you so much, Miss
Bye bye,
Anne.
man.
Bye.
Thank you so much. I
Thank you
really
so much,
appreciate
man.
it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Bye.
Thank you, Madam Bumi. It's been a while. Thank you.
Yes, so it's been a while. I hope I responded to your message, or I didn't.
Not really, but I
Serious.
got training,
My
the
sister,
webinar.
I've been very busy, extremely
Fine.
busy. Mm.
Thanks so much. Thank
We'll
you.
talk. We'll
Thanks
find
for
time
the
to
talk
talk.
so much.
Mm.
Amazing. It was an amazing one.
Yeah, thank you.